Well, good afternoon. How are you doing? It's Kevin here. This is me up here. I'm frozen in the corner. Anyway, I just wanted to come on board today to have a quick chat to you in relation to the FUNancial Freedom membership site to teach kids from the ages 7 to 17 years of age how to become financially smart. This is done by Paul Mahoney and Chris Farrell, who I know personally. They're both entrepreneurs, both financially free, and they've put together this marvelous membership site for children to learn how to understand money and how to make money work for them rather than working all their lives for money, which is incredible. So as you can see, the very professional here. It's done in an animated form, characters done out. So it's ideal for this marketplace for young children. But before we show you the inside of the membership site, I would suggest that we jump on board, parents jump on board a webinar to see how professional it is and how well it's been run, because this is very much something that we're big on, is to ensure that the parents know exactly what this is. This is a quick introduction to Chris and Paul themselves. Chris Farrell, the reason why I know Chris is because Chris was the very first person that taught me about internet marketing, and then through connections Paul was also introduced to me. So both these people I do know, and they've come up with this marvelous idea. Now, Paul has spoken on stage with the likes of Tony Robson and people like that, and Chris has a very successful running business for himself. So the two of them, I'll give you a quick example of Chris. Chris is, he made over $1 million in sales online in 24 hours. So Chris knows exactly what he's doing. And he has his own teaching platform as well, where he teaches people how to become financially independent. Paul has written in the Irish Times and stuff like that. He's also spoken stage alongside Tony Robson. So both these people here are highly endorsed and highly recommended to go along. Inside the membership site, which I'll bring inside in a minute, they talk about different aspects of learning. So there's a leap section here where they can actually learn every month from different aspects of how to understand money, credit cards, how they work, stuff like that. So each one of these are animated.
Great to see you back. This is CF.
And I don't know whether you can hear that in the background.
This is Cam.
But that's kind of gives you an idea of how good this is. Okay. Again, over here, they have an earn section. So in this section, they're learning. In this section, there's an exercise for them to earn some money. That could be a business offline or online, depending on what it is, which module they're going through. And the accelerator, each month they'll have an accelerator that will show you how to scale your money. So this will introduce them to the likes of Warren Buffett. It'll introduce them things like compound interest and stuff like that. And then there's a play section here as well. So it's a great membership site. Now, if you want to bring this for a trial run, you can do that. You can pay $1 for 7 days, and you can see about the quality. Each one of the modules, by the way, it'll be released over a month. And the reason for that is very simple, is because people have a tendency to rush ahead. They don't really implement anything and they don't get anything done. So there is logic behind this. And then if you want to try it, then you can do it through $47 a month, or you can pay for a month, yearly, which I'll show you how you can do that. So here I am inside the membership site itself. Okay. And again, I'm frozen here, so please forgive me about that. Don't know what's entirely going on there. So I'm inside the membership site here. It's got a section here called My Library. And when I click on this, it's logged me back out. Let's see if I can just get back in. Okay, so hopefully I'll be able to show you now. Hopefully I'm not logged out. But anyway, you can view the course here and go through each one of them. So it's very well laid out. Each one of the modules are there right in front of you. So you can actually go through and basically click on start here. That's the best thing to do, because it's actually there. Start here. And each time there's an introduction here from these guys, and there's a little exercise. So it's just a very welcoming videos that are done in this kind of characterful style. Now I'm just going to lower that down, because you can see exactly how professional it is and what it does. Each one of the modules, by the way, are easily laid out, and it gives instructions as well. So there's a place for the adults to go as well and see exactly what's happening within the course, and also for the children as well when they go through it. There's a download section here, which you can quite clearly see here. There's a leap month 1. So there'll be downloads here that you can download to coincide with the course itself. So you can access the download area here. Simply click on that, and that'll open up, and it'll give you access then to the downloads. So when they're learning as they go along, they'll be given downloads for each one of these, and they can actually correspond then to what's happening within the membership site itself, which is very, very good and very cool. So downloads is there. Leap month 1, you can just simply click on it again, and this section here again is you can see the modules here: learn, earn, accelerate, and play. And again, it's just very simple videos. They're not too long. This one's only 2 minutes.
Hello parents, thank you very much for clicking play on this video. This is CF.
And this is just a quick introduction video from Chris and Paul, or Pam and CF, and I can't remember what this girl's name is here, but this is for the parents here, and you can go through it and see exactly who they are. There's a brief introduction from them, and it goes through it in great detail. So inside the learn section here, this is just month 1. If I just pause this, it might be too much distraction, but you can see they're going through it and explain it accordingly. The power of compounding, and then they're bringing in these characters like Warren Buffett and stuff like that. Now, the power of compounding is very simple. They give an example here of somebody that's starting out saving the same amount of money at the age of 40, and then the same amount of money at in their 20s, and the difference is, vastly different in relation to what they're doing. So you're going to learn things like this, and you're going to learn a lot of other good tips and techniques and secrets. What is the secret of becoming rich? And then each one has a little synopsis here, and then down we can go to the earn section, and again there's more stuff here, and there's videos to go through. So each month is done out, and again POM is for Paul, or plenty of money, aka, which is CAM. Okay, CAM is the central figure, and CF, who's Chris Farrell, which is cash flow. So they're integrating them very much, and the learning is done extremely well. So that's exactly what they're doing. And then welcome to Accelerate, becoming a master of your money, your simple savings system, wrapping things up. So this is just leap number 1. So you can imagine what the whole process of these going through: the secrets of the rich, committing to learning, compounding, which we just talked about there, where compound interest and how that can have your money work for you, what you'll learn. So each month there's a new module released as you go through it, and you can quite clearly see this is excellent, and it really is good for both the parents to learn, and of course for the kids to learn. And if you want to make this larger here, you can do that there, and you can quite.
One of the many great things about having a Depop business is it is run entirely through.
Okay, so you can see that be very interactive, and these characters move around the screen as well. So it's brilliantly done, and it's definitely worthwhile checking it out for yourself or your children, so that they can learn how to make their money work for them, and how they can become financially independent by setting themselves up in their own businesses as well. So each one of the modules will be dedicated to, say, an online business and then an offline business, and how they can get going with simple businesses where they can learn from the comfort of their own home. And that's the program. That's how good this is. Now, they do have a book available as well. If you're interested in the free book, you can see that there's a book already here called Rethink Money, and you can get access to this free if you want to do that. I'll leave a link below this video here, and you can go and access that. All you simply got to do is pay for the handling and the shipping, which is a cost for these guys. So that's all you do, is you pay for that, and you get the book delivered to you. So if you're interested, and your kids really interested in books and reading and stuff like that, it's a powerful book to go through each chapter, and you can do that simply by going through it. And each month there's something different to do. Now, unfortunately, my camera isn't working totally today. I was going to show you the book, but for some reason I've frozen, so I'm trying to get that sorted. I'll show you that again. But that's the basis of it, you know what I mean? And the book is also good as well. And, you know, give you an idea just of what the book is. In the US alone, students surpass 1.5 trillion in average debt. And the average debt per graduate is 38,000. And it's crystal clear that the traditional way of the college education system is not a setup for us to generate wealth. So that can kind of give you an idea of where it's going and the education that I can teach you in the book. The membership site is more of a visual, and it's very pleasing to the eye. And again, it's very pleasing to an easy format for children to learn, because they like to be able to move around, look at something, and then implement it and download the things and get really going with the action of it. So that's inside the membership site. It's definitely worth doing. As I said, you can get the book if you want to get the book, okay? But if you want to go and do this, you can do it two ways, okay? You can do it through bringing it for a trial. If you want to do that, you're welcome to do that. Once again, I'll leave a link below this video where you can go and get these resources, which would be $1 for 7 days trial, and then a $47 every month. Leap access is for kids between, say, they've actually upped this from 7 to 17 or 13. They're going to be upping that and doing a more of a teenager one. The Leap membership site is for 14 to 19 year olds. So there's great access here to information that you can do, and again, very professionally done out. You can take it for the trial of $1 for 7 days. I mean, what you're going to do for that, it's just incredible. It's value. And then $47 a month if you like to continue with that program, or you can do it through this way here, which is just basically going directly to the membership site. And again, I'll leave a link below this, and you can purchase it. I think it's for $365. I think it's $365 for the actual memberships itself. So that's $1 a day, and you can basically get access to all this information as well, which is brilliant. So that's what I wanted to show you today. Hopefully you enjoyed this quick tour of financial freedom. Certainly worthwhile investment. My own son uses it and gets a lot of value from the teaching, and the method in which it's done is fun and interactive, and they really like this as well. Okay, so you can take this on board and you can run with this. You can really enjoy the experience of learning in a different way. And of course, it's just one of those things that really isn't taught inside school and the education program. So you can see that month 1 will be released, and then month 2 will be released, and so on and so on. And I'll just continue to dribble out as we go through the months, because the idea here is to complete month 1. Okay, and then move on from there. Okay, so that's it in a nutshell. So you got the learn section. So you go through these little videos and understanding, you know, the learning process and compounding and stuff like that. The second one is the earn, which is deployed then. So what's this taking? And again, you can quite clearly see there's an illustration here. Earn in month 3 of 9. So if you want to skip on, you can do it through here. And there's a little synopsis underneath each one of these videos as well, just to tell you what's coming next. Okay, it's brilliantly laid out, it's brilliantly done, and the feedback that we've got from these videos, tutorials, are just excellent. You know what I mean? They're just brilliant.
When it comes to selling something on
Okay, so you can quite clearly see that this is very professionally done, and it's certainly something that, you know, any kid could really benefit from. Okay, and this one in particular, I love this one.
CF here, and in
this one here is they go through, you know, having 4 jars and having different ways of saving and breaking it down and how they can benefit from it. So hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, please let us know. Love to hear your feedback from it. If you have any questions in relation to it, again, I would suggest that you jump on board the webinar. And again, I'll leave a link below this video here for you so that you can go and access that. Okay, with that said, it's Kevin here. Have a great day. Bye for now.